You know, ladies and gentlemen, from a fish called Wanda, a very funny, fine film, to True Lies, our first guest is certainly a big-time motion picture star, but she also has a best-selling writer whose new book is entitled Tell Me Again About the Night I Was Born. It is now in bookstores. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Jamie Lee Curtis. Lovely. You look lovely. You smell nice.
All right.
Thank you very much for being here. Boy, do you look great.
You have a broken neck.
Busted neck.
Nobody knows this about you.
Everybody knows it. That's all I talk about is a busted neck.
You are warned before you come out here. By the way, just so you know, in America, it's going to be hard to read this Polaroid, and you won't be able to. They have it cold in here for some reason. Why do you like it so cold?
We like to keep our comedy fresh.
Is that why? I was so curious because it's 44 degrees in here, and I actually had somebody take a photograph of the thermostat to prove it.
Right,
and unfortunately, you can't really see the 44.
Get right in there tight on this shot here.
There's a 4
here
and
we
a
go.
4. There's 2
Oh,
4s.
yeah, there it is. Yes.
Okay.
It's not 40. It's balmy in here today. It's very, very comfortable, very, very pleasant.
So basically, if I start shivering or turn blue, because I'd actually turn blue, I'm actually a very cold person.
You feel fine. You're ready to go. It's invigorating, isn't it?
I'm good to go. Let's go, Dave. All right. I brought a gift. I know you don't like gifts. I'm not allowed to touch your neck. You don't like gifts. Here's my thing. Well, no, I understand. It's like a surprise party.
Yeah,
I would hate a surprise party.
Nobody likes a surprise
party. I just brought you. I literally flew in the Concorde yesterday from England, where I've been shooting a movie again, and the same movie again. It's a long story. Anyway,
what? Now, wait a minute. What? You're shooting a movie
The Fish
over?
Called Wanda, the sequel. We kind of
right.
then went back and reshot kind of a lot. But that's okay, because we made it better.
Yeah.
And it's good. But the point is that I just flew in. I'm very tired.
Mm-hmm. Boy,
but
are your arms tired.
But I brought you a gift. And my gift is this. This was my driver in London. Everybody has a driver. It's fabulous. It's Roy Clark.
Really? Everybody in London has a driver? Man, that's cool.
In the movie business.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And it's lovely. And his name is Roy Clark. I've known him for a long time.
I loved him on Hee Haw. Remember him on Hee Haw?
Oh, the funniest. Great guitar player.
Him and Buck Owens.
He's hilarious.
I have a point.
Roy Clark.
He's driving in London now. Did you hear that?
Oh, that's sad. I had no idea, Roy.
Come on.
I'll go and shoot you
I'm
then.
sorry.
No, I mean, I'll go behind the camera.
No,
anyway,
no, continue.
I brought you a gift.
All right, thank you.
This made me laugh.
All right.
It's the biggest Kleenex I've ever seen in my life. It is, wait, it's Kleenex for men. And wait a minute. For man-size strength, man-size softness, man-size reliability. Now,
Yeah! Yes, sir! Take a look at how big these boys are.
But I actually know that boat people came over on boats.
Clinging to the
actually-
man-sized Kleenex.
That we're actually smaller than this. This is terrifying to me, and I think you should open it.
All right, let's take a look at him.
This frightened me. This is a man. Now, what is? Now.
It's enormous. It's like a hanky.
But I don't get it.
It's like a twin sheet. It's sort of like a king bed. Look at that. Like a pocket square. Look at that. That's nice. Pretty, isn't it? God bless you. God bless you and the man-sized Kleenex.
They also have travel size and little mini ones.
This is the biggest, without question, the biggest Kleenex I've ever laid a nose on.
They're for men.
Yeah, of course.
And they're
men.
for you, baby.
Big men with their big noses. They're big, giant, runny noses. So, you know, now when you were on the show in London, when we were on the show in London, which was like a year and a half ago, you were working on that movie, and now you went back to do some more on that movie?
I went back and did some more.
But everything is okay. That's
Everything's
a good.
groovy.
That's a good thing for you.
Yes, we made it better.
And you have your book. This is your second book, right? In bookstores now.
It is in bookstores. What do you? Here, come here. You have a bad neck.
No, I'm having trouble. There
You
you
have
go.
a really bad. Tell us about your neck.
Oh, you don't believe me. If you get me started about talking about my neck.
How do you have sex? I'm saying no. Truly.
It's a very complicated system of pulleys and counterbalances, weights and cables. I have people from the Mayo Clinic come in to spot me. I work with a lot of double-faced tape, road flares, and traffic cones, and somehow, even with my broken neck, I'm able to have sex.
That's what I'm very happy.
Jamie Lee Curtis is here.
Right
Pete
here.
Sampras, John Mellencamp. Now, Jamie Lee. It's a lovely book. The artwork on the book is very, very appealing, and I would guess
is
that
the reason the book is a success.
No, that's not true.
It is true.
Well, it's part of it.
I wrote a beautiful text, but this illustrator, Laura Cornell, has made this book so funny and so fabulous.
Does she do a lot of books, this woman? Do we know her? Is she well known in the world?
She did my first book. She did this book. She does some books with Leah Kameko. This book was given back to me by her as a gift by drawing these pictures. They're so fabulous. It's a book about it, just so in case anybody wants to know. It's a book about how a family is born through adoption. My children are adopted, and the book is really a celebration of how it's a chance for me to lift a little bit of the veil of mystery that surrounds adoption and just let people know that it's a joyful, happy, fabulous way that this one family is born, and it's great, and it's the best thing I've ever done, and I'm happy that you let me talk about it.
Well,
Thank
sure.
you,
And
I now have a new baby.
Congratulations.
I now have, when I wrote this, I had one child, my daughter Annie, who's in bed now, had her first day of school. And now I have
Today's
a
your
little,
first day of school?
Today was.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
missed it. Thank you, bad mommy. But I have a baby boy. I have a 6-month-old little man named Tom, whose nickname is Chuck, and can you guess why? He's a puker. We call him the Duke of Hurl.
Wow. Dyspeptic, is he?
He's a heaver.
And what is this common with all kids his age, or
I think they used to refer to it as spitting up.
Oh, sure.
Well, guess what? It's not spitting up. It's heaving.
Really?
And you know it's happening too. People clear out. It's cool.
And he'll outgrow that. I know in Paul's case it hasn't happened, but he might.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to make a
No.
joke at your expense.
I'll say.
I think men particularly have problems with children puking.
There you go, right there, the man-sized.
And if you don't
the man-sized puker in your
If you
family.
don't think I used a couple of these man-sized tissues to wipe up some of that man-sized puke.
You could use them as diapers, for heaven's sakes.
I have, believe me. But it's interesting because men don't like puke, nor do they like poop. It's real interesting. So women are so fascinated with their children's bowel movements, and men just run screaming into the night, and women sit there studying it. You know, because it happens to be.
Somebody's thinking about her next children's book. Got it all ready to go right here.
It means that they're working.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, sure. Yeah. I didn't realize that men tended not to be fascinated, and how could you not? And women tended to be fascinated. I didn't know that, but perhaps that's a maternal kind of thing. You may be right.
I may be.
Yeah. The book, you're going to be you're signing the book here in New York City tomorrow.
Books, tonight, actually, at Barnes & Noble.
Tonight at Barnes & Noble.
I mean,
a lovely piece of
earlier
work.
tonight at Barnes & Noble.
Earlier tonight. Tell me again about the night I was born. There it is. Thank you very much. Good to see you again. Congratulations on the book, the baby, and the movie.
Sorry about your neck.
That's fine. Jamie Lee Curtis, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.